Good evening, this is Yvonne Schwartz from Inspire Pulmonary, and tonight I'm going to give you a very quick overview of how to use your CPAP. So first of all, we have it right here next to our nightstand. As you know, the hoses are very long and no need to worry because they will stretch out. So we actually have an AirSense 10. So we have the previous model from the ResMed, but they all basically do the same thing. So the Lunas, the Philips, the Dream Stations, the ResMeds, except that we particularly like the ResMed better because the portal is very user-friendly for the providers and we can do the compliance very easily versus so top button here is obviously how to turn on the machine. Okay, as you can see, mine is plugged up, so it lights up. On the side of the machine, you actually see this little door. This is a filter, so it's actually just like the filter for your AC, and you actually want to replace this about every month. Some last a little longer, but if you can see any of the markings from here or any gray dust, it's time to change it. You can see ours is brand new. So you would essentially put it right back on the little holder here and just close the cap. This is where the SD card goes, and you can essentially pop it out, and then the SD card will be placed in there. You can see we do not have an SD card for ours. We already own the machine, so there's no need for us to do CPAP compliance. So the main screen here tells you the normal night routine. This lever here is to select yes or no, and this is your home button. It's my home, or it says sleep report. Sleep report will tell you how you slept last night. My report tells you all the options that you have. The tube temperature is heated. As you can see, we actually have a heated tube, and you can tell because it's gray. This dark gray is heated, so that means that the air will be warmed up by using water in the water chamber so that your nasal cavities and your mouth will stay nice and moist. Another setting here, it tells you the type of mask, and so you can see here we have a nasal, and then it says here run mask fit. It tells me if it's a good seal or not. And then the last setting is airplane mode when you travel. So you can see ours does not have a water chamber. We don't use it with water. That's just our preference. We bought this extra adapter so that we don't need to use the water chamber again. And so we bought this extra attachment online. This would be where the water chamber is. You would fill it up to the level that it says. It says max or minimum. Remember to always use distilled water because you do not want sediment can lead to bacteria and mold forming. And remember, this is what you're breathing. So you do not want your water chamber to be dirty. So stick with distilled water. You do have to purchase it. You want to clean this. So the water chamber, the actual hose and the mask, you want to pour in 1 part vinegar, regular white vinegar, and 3 parts water, and then pour it in so that it gets actually disinfected and cleaned. If you ever feel like your nose piece is oily, you want to wash it with a gentle soap, so maybe baby soap or hand soap. You do not want to wash this with bleach or any harsh chemicals because it'll eventually break and crack. And again, you want to rinse this and wash this weekly, as well as the headgear. Okay, headgear obviously will absorb your head oils and things like that, and so you want to change this. This actually gets changed maybe like once a year, but you do want to wash it every week. So typically all masks are interchangeable with any brand CPAP. So all you have to do is just literally plug and play. So you just connect it here and that's it. It gets plugged into the back of the machine here. Remember, this is the older model, this is the 10. And so you kind of just squeeze it here and it comes off. You can see ours does have a chip, and so you would just line it up to the chip here and then just plug it in, and that's it. The rest is putting it on, starting to breathe, and having yourself a good night.